Assalamu alaikum everyone. First of all, thank you to Tisha ma'am for giving us this opportunity. So my name is Jawad Nasir Alvi and my ID is 101. So and my topic is should college and university free like elementary. The cost of college and university is rising even faster than inefficient in the US. Many students around the world face financial constraints when it comes to attending college and university because education is a very vital part of our life. There are many reasons why college and university should free. Not only do the arguments for debt free education include personal benefits, but they also show how education helps to us. Thankfully, the progression in technology is making it possible to increase access to education globally. Many countries understand how debt-free education provides positive outcomes. There are some countries who giving us free education. Germany, Finland, France, Austria, Spain, and Kyrgyz Republic. And my conclusion is there is still a long way to go, and more institutes and countries are the pros and cons of offering the affordable education. When students are not worried about money, they can focus their study hardly. That's all. Thank you, ma'am.
Assalamu alaikum, ma'am and everyone. My name is and my ID is 222050327. Today I discuss about should school require students to wear school uniforms. Define the school uniforms as standardized. First of all, sorry, I am not good speaking. Set of clothing worn by students that at a particular school. Verify status that purpose of the presentations to explore the arguments for and against. Benefit of school uniform. Present arguments in favor of school uniform such as fostering a sense of unity and belonging among students. Discuss how uniforms promote a distractions-free learning environments and reduce socio-economic disparities. Improve focus and discipline. Explain how uniform can enhance students' focus and discipline. Highlight students or enforce showcasing a positive activities between wearing uniforms and academic performance. Safety and security. Discuss how school uniform can improve safety and security in educational institutions. Points out that uniform make it easier to identify students, preventing outsiders from trespassing or passing as students. Equality and inclusion. Address concerns about limiting self-expressions by acknowledging that uniforms can still allow for individuality. Discuss the possibility of school incorporating dress code flexibility such as color variations or accessories to accommodate personal experience. Particular sport, particularity and cost effectiveness. Present the argument that school uniforms are practical and cost effective. Mention that uniform can be less expensive in the long run compared to purchasing regular clothing, especially among families with multiple school-aged children. Potential drawback. Acknowledges potential drawback of school uniforms such as limited student creativity and stifling personal style. Discuss concerns about students feeling constraints or uniform policies in pending cultural or religious expressions. Constitutional and legal highlights any prevalent constitutional or legal issue scoring school uniform policies, particularly related to freedom of expression.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Afrin Jahan Riti. My ID is 222050309, and my topic is the importance of technology in modern education. So, technology in education refers to the use of digital device and software to deliver instruction and support learning. Benefit. There are also many benefits in technology in education, like personalized learning experience, increased engagement and assembly for students to disabilities. Types. There are many types of technology in education, like gamification, virtual reality, digital textbook, management system and online courses. Challenges. Technology also has some challenges, like security system. Then potential of technology to replace human interaction in classroom. The course of technology in education. There are many courses in technology in education, like flexibility, engagement and accessibility. Right. Technology allows for online learning, which offers flexibility, because when we are busy or cannot go out, we can work at home. By flexibility conveys for students with busy schedule or in the remote access. Engagement. Virtual reality gamification can create impressive and interactive learning experience. Accessibility. With digital textbook and resources, a student can access material anything, anywhere. We can use technology. We can download anything from the internet. The cons of technology in education. Technology also has some cons. There is a benefit also in technology in education, also have some disadvantages in technology in education, like dependence, distraction, isolation. Dependence. We are mostly dependent on technology. For that, some argue that technology can foster depends on device and software, making it harder for a student to learn without them. Distraction. Technology can be a distraction with student browsing social media or playing games instead of focusing on their studies. Isolation. With online learning and digital resources, students may miss out on the social interpersonal skills that come with in-person learning. Negative effect of technology in education. Technology also has some negative effects, like decreased attention, cyberbullying and reduction in social skills. Cyberbullying, like technology in education also increase the risk of cyberbullying among the students. By using technology, it can also harm people by misusing it. Then reduction in social skill, like social skill and from relationship with peers and teachers. Consolation and recognition. Technology also has some disadvantages and advantages. Learning, in some cases, it can also distraction and negative effect on social skill. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum everyone. Assalamualaikum ma'am. My name is Mariam Hussain. Today my topic is should religion be a required course in English. Now I am explain importance of religion education. First of all, teaching moralities and ethics. Religion teaches values and moral codes that can help in a better society, enhancing culture awareness. Learning about religion can help foster and greater understanding and respect of different culture, developing spiritual awareness. Religion can provide a sense of inner peace of and purpose that in beneficial and personal growth and development. Then argument is favor religion as a required course. In courses, tolerance provides holistic education, addressing misunderstanding and preparation of globalization. Then change kar. मैं बोलते থাকবো. Conclusion: education plays a vital role in shaping personal, social and cultural within society. School and encourage dialogue in refreshing and education the next generation.
Assalamu alaikum everyone. Assalamu alaikum ma'am. I am Nahin Okrizbi and I am here to present a presentation about do electric vehicles decrease overall emission. Change. Introduction. I will explore both the positive and negative impacts about electric vehicles and on overall emission. I have divided it two parts, positive and negative. First one is positive, and now there is two points. First point is reduce tailpipe emission. Electric vehicles produce zero tailpipe emission, contributing to cleaner air quality and reducing local pollution. Point 2, renewable energy synergy. Electric vehicle can be charged using renewable energy sources, leading to a significant reduction in greenhouse gas emission and promoting sustainable energy use. Change karo. Negative. Production impact. The manufacturing of EVs can be involve resource intensive process and materials, potentially offsetting emission reduction achieved during operation. Second point is charging infrastructure. Insufficient charging infrastructure may lead to increased demand on non-renewable energy sources, limiting the immediate emission reducing potential. Last is my opinion. In my opinion, while electric vehicles offer a promising pathway to reduce emission, their true impact depends on various factors. Electric vehicles have the potential to significantly decrease emission when integrate with renewable energy sources and sustainable manufacturing practice. So I am on this side that electric vehicle do decrease overall emission. Thank you, ma'am.
Okay. Assalamu alaikum everyone. I am Amin Akhtar Pia. So today I am talking to my topic is the ethics of capital punishment. So first of all, I like to explain what is a capital punishment. Capital punishment, also known as the death penalty and formally called judicial homicide, is the state-sanctioned practice of killing a person as a punishment for a crime, usually following an authorized rule-governed process to conclude that person is responsible for violating norms that warrant said punishment. So, next slide, please. Okay, so there is a university that is research on it that given capital punishment. Capital punishment is often defended on the grounds that society has a moral obligation to protect the safety and welfare of its citizens. Murder threatens this safety and welfare. Only by putting murders to death can society ensure that convicted killers do not kill again. So there are two people which is capital punishment is wrong, agree with this statement, and capital punishment is right for some crimes, disagree with this statement. So capital punishment is wrong, which people is agree with that. There is a 3 point. God create life and only God should be able to take away someone's life. Killing someone who has killed someone just bring us down to their level. Executing someone means they have no chance to reform and change their lives for the better. And next to the disagree, capital punishment is right for some crimes. There is a 3 point that protection, retribution, deterrence. Executing a killer means they are no longer a threat to society, even if they had a life sentence in prison, they might escape. Retribution, they deserve it, they deserve the worst punishment we can think, which is death. Deterrence, capital punishment puts people of murdering someone if they were thinking about doing it. So basically there are two type of people. One side of people think that criticize who raise various ethical concern about capital punishment, and other side people are ethics debating are proponents who argue that the death penalty is justified for several reasons. So there are this type of two people debating on this topic. So their conclusion is in the ethical justification for capital punishment is highly debated, while proponents argue for its deterrence and retribution. Opponents highlight the potential for wrongful conviction and the violation of the right of life. Ultimately, the decision on its moral justification rests of individual values and beliefs. So that's my explanation. Thank you. Assalamu alaikum.
Okay. Hello everyone. Good afternoon. Today I discuss about do CEO make too much money. This is an argumentary topic exploring the issue excessive CEO pay. Look at the evidence and examine potential impact on society. There are some examples of excessive CEO pay. Equity compensation. CEO receive highly percentage of their compensation in equity, which can lead a large payout if their company perform well, but incentive is risk taking. Second is bonuses. They already pay high, but when an organization achieve their goal, they are giving CEO pays as a bonus. Also perks also. CEO also receive luxury perks like jet, membership of exclusive clubs and vacation homes that further inflate their income. Next is argument in favor of CEO pay. There are three types I found it. One is free market, two is risk taking, and three is talent retention. First one is free market. CEOs are compressed based on market demand on their skill and expertise, just like professional athletes and comedians. Second one is risk taking. already we know CEOs must take the all organization main goal project or decision, because their decision must be taken on organization goal. Last one is talent retention. There are high compensation is necessary to attract and retain top talent in a global market, ensuring that company remain competitive. The argument against of COP, there are one number is income inequity. I think that every employee works in organization, they are achieving their organization goals, but in income equity, normal employee must not pay for lower level employee, not income equity in CEO space. Two is short term focus. COP priorities short term gains at expenses sustainable growth and long term value creation. Last is moral hazard. High compensation incentives CEO to engage in risky behavior and does not align their interests and their shareholders or society as well. Analyze the CEO pattern. Distribution growth. There are gap between an average worker pay has skyrocketed in recent decades, growing from $1 to $20 gives the CEO pay, and the 1960s to over $1 per 30 some industry students. Global comparison. CEOs are in the United States are paid significantly more than those other development countries. Last one is public perception. A growing majority of the public believes that CEOs are overpaid and better policies are needed to address the issue. Impacts of excessive CEOs pay. Income inequity, I already told about. Political backlash and lack of investment. High CEO pay can discourage investment in research and development, employee training, and other long-term initiatives that create sustainable value. The conclusion, I also think that CEOs are overpaid because every worker must a part of organization. They are achieving to their goals to try their best, but significantly we can see that the CEO pay very high level, but low level worker does not pay as well. Thank you. Any question?
Assalamu alaikum. Presentation numbers. My ID is 201. My topic is, do sport hurt academic performance in teenager? Engage in physical activities is vital for every student educational progress. Many sports contribute to you will begin and impact education, achievement and grades. Participating in sports can have both positive and negative effects on academic performance in teenager. Positive side. Number 1, time management. Number 2, discipline. Number 3, stress relief. Number 4, teamwork and leadership. Negative side. Negative side, time commitment. Number 2, fatigue. Number 3, pressure and stress. Number 4, missed opportunities. Conclusion. Ultimately, the impact of sports on academic performance varies from person to person. It's important of teenager to find positive. There will begin pushing both sports and academic. Open communication with parents, coaches, and teachers can help teenager manage their communication effectively. Thank you.
That's all?
Yes.
Yay!